Sharlto, it's great to see you again. Thanks so much for your time. This movie is different into District 9 in that this one you're playing a bad guy. What was it like to play, and did you enjoy it?
I did. It was very different for me because my natural personality, I think I have a lot of energy, but it's generally lighter and kind of more comedic. So it was, the most challenging part was kind of taking my natural high energy level and sort of repressing it and turning it into something negative and aggressive so that the character was kind of ready to kind of snap the whole time. Yeah. And that was the part that was maybe a little bit tricky, but I really enjoyed it once I got into it. Yeah.
Brilliant. We got to see you firing some serious weapons in the movie. What was that like? And I mean, did you have to go through weapons training and things like that?
We did. We did a lot of physical training, a lot of fight training. The firing of the weapons, it's you know, on the day I didn't see what I was hitting. It was so much more enjoyable to actually see what I was hitting. For a moment, I went into my character's mind as I saw what I had hit, and I was just like, yeah, you know, it was bizarre because I'm watching the movie as me, and then all of a sudden I'm like this immense satisfaction of what I'd shot a year and a half ago, like, and pretend it's going up there, and I'm like, yes, and there it goes. And then, you know, now I saw what the result was. I was like, oh, so cool.
Brilliant. And it's been obviously 4 years, I think, since District 9.
Yeah.
How have you and Neill changed in that time?
Not much, man. It was a very similar situation on this film, just with more money, more time. I think both of us were more relaxed. He tried to get me to stick very much to the lines. He drilled that into me. And because it was with Matt and Jodie, and he's like, I don't want you freaking them out and like going crazy, because District 9, of course, 100% improv. First day arrives, do my first scene with Elysium. I stick to every single line, every pause, everything. And Elysium doesn't. She's like doing this weird, creative, cool stuff. I was like, pulled him aside. I'm like, dude, she's not sticking to the lines. He's like, yeah, I've kind of relaxed that, you know. It's like, then I'm going to do it. He's like, okay, I'll go, do whatever you want. And so it very much became very similar to District 9, where, you know, I didn't improv 100%, but probably 70 to 80% of the stuff I was like putting my own spin on it again, and it was just like old times.
So the script got pushed aside anyway?
Well, for my lines. The script didn't. No, absolutely. But he would let me like veer off. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. And Matt obviously is the lead in the film. What was he like to work with?
It was incredible. It really genuinely was. It just, both personally and professionally, watching how he approaches the business. You know, I think we had so many similar takes on the craft of the acting, the craft of filmmaking. I mean, he's a writer, he's a director, I'm the same. So we had so many fascinating conversations about the film business, about what's good writing, what isn't, what's good filmmaking, what isn't, you know, performance. He was sharing things that he'd heard with me about different things that actors try. And then in his personal life, it's so inspiring to see how he handled his family and his career, because that is one of the biggest challenges for anyone in this business, is to be able to keep some sense of normality when you're moving around all the time and you're constantly on the road.
Yeah.
So just seeing the discipline and the passion and the love with which he engaged his family was quite encouraging to me, to kind of see like, wow, this could be possible for me.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that sort of thing, really, because your career has gone skyrocketed since District 9, so things like Maleficent and Old Boy and things. Do you ever pinch yourself to say, you know, how did this happen?
I do. You know, it's weird because it was so much in me, this business, from such a young age, and wanting, you know, as you may or may not know, wanting to be an actor from when I was like 9 to 18, and then abandoning that whole thing in favor of being behind the camera. So I feel very comfortable in the world, but there are definitely moments, you know, where I'd suddenly look across at Matt Damon and I'm like, you know, and Matt's doing lines from my movies, because he could do a South African accent, so I'd be preparing for something and I'd hear Matt going, "It's the sweetie man coming behind me," and I'm like, is Matt Damon doing a line from my movie? Or like I'm with Angelina and it's like, that's Angelina Jolie. I'm playing her partner, her true love. It's like, and then it sort of switches off, and then you do your job, and then every now and then again it's like, okay, I'm still here, it's actually happening, this is real. So
brilliant.
Yeah, every now and then it's a little pinch.
Oh, fabulous. Thanks so much for your time today. I can't wait to see the film.